NATO means a future I can look forward to, knowing we are not alone.
NATO means supporting our Ukrainian friends in times of need. Slava Ukraini!
This week, we're welcoming NATO to Washington, D.C. President Biden will be bringing together all of our allies to talk about the security challenges that we have to face today and heading into the future. Here are 3 things that you need to know about NATO. First, NATO is the most successful and most powerful defensive alliance in history. It came together after World War II, and it was founded on this basic principle. An attack on one is an attack on all. That means a would-be aggressor knows that if they attack any NATO countries, they have to take on all NATO countries. And that's the most effective way to prevent war in the first place. Second, NATO is now bigger, stronger, more effective than it's ever been, with 32 members, including 2 new members, Finland and Sweden. When President Biden took office, only 9 of our allies were meeting their commitments to spend 2% of their GDP on defense. Now it's 23, and the other allies have plans to meet the 2% mark in the coming years. Third, NATO is united in support of Ukraine. At the summit, we'll be talking about ways to bolster Ukraine's long-term success to help it build a strong deterrent and defense capacity and a bridge to NATO membership. We look forward to welcoming all of the NATO allies to Washington as we celebrate 75 years of the most successful alliance in history and as we build a strong NATO for the next 75 years.
And remember, the biggest cost and the greatest risk will be if Russia wins in Ukraine. We cannot let that happen. Not only would it embolden President Putin, it will also embolden other authoritarian leaders in Iran, in North Korea, and China. They all support Russia's brutal war. They all want NATO to fail. So the outcome of this war will shape global security for decades to come.
Perceken belül kezdetét veszi a NATO csúcs találkozója itt Washingtonban. A NATO 75 évvel ezelőtt azzal a céllal indult, hogy megvédje a tagjai biztonságát. Mára azonban elmozdulni látszik az eredeti céljától, egyre inkább háborús szervezetként viselkedik. Ennek egyik jele, hogy a NATO egyre aktívabb szerepet vállal az orosz-ukrán háborúban. Ez szerintünk veszélyes, sőt felelőtlen, mert senki sem látja, mi lesz ennek a vége, hova is fogunk kiukadni. A mai napon amellett fogok érvelni, hogy a NATO-nak vissza kellene térnie az eredeti szellemiségéhez. A NATO-nak nem a körülötte zajló háborúkat, hanem a békét kellene megnyernie. Ehhez elsősorban saját védelmi képességeinket kellene fejleszteni. Magyarország nevében ezért a mai napon meg fogom erősíteni, hogy továbbra sem fogunk részt venni a NATO Ukrajna missziójában, a magyar védelmi képességek fejlesztésére vonatkozó kötelezettségeinknek azonban maradéktalanul eleget teszünk.